Hello everyone and welcome back to Attila after a long hiatus. We are back. So, what did we do? Last time we played, this is what we were doing. We were taking, Arngela. And we were going to do it before this guy, who is the king, returns to his home. So let's see. I need siege equipment of any sorts. Doesn't look like it. So they have some Germanic spearmen, they have some young wolves, crossbows, horses. We outnumber them significantly. Ooh, they have, what is that? A Lagobard clubman. Ooh. So let's fight them. Or hopefully we'll kill these guys and take their city before, you know, we'll kill them and take the city before their king returns home. But yeah, it's been a while since I've even played Attila. So I suppose let's get back into the swing of things with, you know, this. With a battle. And we should be alright. We have, I think we have more than sufficient forces to defeat them. It looks like that they're on like a mountain. Not a mountain, but like a sheer hill. So we're only going to come in from one side because going through the pass on the other side around is probably certain death for any army to go through the pass. So we'll go and we'll deal with it. It'll be fine. We'll take this city in the name of Wodan, Odin. Beautiful. So, there are no weather, and we'll start up our deployment. So let me look here. What do we got? Setup-wise. Looks like we can go in from here and here. Looks like they have 2 ways in from each side. Okay. So, I think this setup's fine. We're going to take...
Warriors,
and so we come to the final moments in our enemy's story.
Okay, they're gonna try and choke.
Scale these bones, their final
We'll take our soldiers.
Be wary of their desperate defense, and then bless them as you send them to their deaths.
Warriors, loose formation.
Let's do something like that. And then we'll do these forces and go over here.
Protect us.
Take our general. Kind of put
Warriors, on me. At the ready, warrior.
Beautiful. Go, my soldiers.
We will pierce their hearts.
So let's move these guys up a little bit more.
Missile-armed warriors. The enemy draws
I'll
near.
get them in range. All my archers in range to start shooting them. They have some crossbowmen, but it won't matter.
We hunger for blood and battle. Move out. We hunger for blood and battle.
So what do we got over here? Looks like we have a swordsman unit. We have some young wolves, and we have a spearman. So I'm not gonna send my cavalry against them
Swift horseman.
until I'm in a position
Advance at speed.
that I can do that.
Battle ready and eager.
Send my Nordic spearman forward, and then I'm gonna back them.
You have our
These
spears.
2 units.
God curse you.
And
They will bleed for us.
units. Back.
Warriors, move out.
So they got some cavalry coming in. Won't matter. The cavalry will get choked.
Spearmen.
Let's move here. The
We
spearmen can
hunger
move
for
here.
blood and battle. attacking our general!
We'll be fine. General, who's a Nordic warlord, I believe. Yeah. We'll send him in to bolster defenses. We're gonna have my soldiers maul these spearmen. My two, my two units of herdmen. Bam, the horse cavalry. Oh, it's beautiful.
Horse raiders!
Okay, we're gonna push them. Actually, we can't push them. Actually, we could.
Quickly now! Our men flee the field of battle.
So
This
we'll
is
take
a
these two
shameful
units.
display. Warriors! Riders forward! As you say, kill! Kill!
Charge!
Kill! Horse raiders!
Send them back in. Nice. The charge.
Horse raiders!
The Nordic cavalry.
The enemy general is fallen!
Oh, beautiful. No, shooting these guys.
Their tower has fallen! Good news! Horse raiders!
They've run into some spearmen, so we're gonna actually pull them back. We're gonna have these soldiers push forward.
Dodge!
Wolf coats are being slaughtered.
Horse raiders!
Take these 3 horse raiders,
Warriors ready!
and we'll kind of reform out here.
Dogs protect us! Charge!
We're gonna take the rest of the soldiers.
On!
They're fighting. Have them deal with the spearmen. Nice, they've broken.
Fighters ready!
They've broken, so now all is left is their crossbows and slingers. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna march up here with these guys.
Let's go! Horse
Get 'em.
raiders!
Yeah! Man, that sound.
Horse raiders!
Horse raiders, is that all 3 of them? Must be. We're tying these guys up. They're routed. Keep chasing them down.
Kill! Kill!
They've all routed. The battle is ours. We've won.
Victory! This is your day.
Beautiful. There you go. Close victory. The Geats have won. So, looks like we mauled them. That was it was a close, it says close victory, but that was a very, very good victory. So yeah, well played to the Lagabards, but they were no match. Their heavy clubmen only got 2 kills. Like every single one of my units came home with like 50 kills at least. The horsemen proved decisive, taking home like 160 heads. So, haha. Horsemen are the key to the victory in this game. And for those of you that demand that I cut this stuff out, just skip ahead, because it's not happening. It's too much. Not that it's too much work on my part. It's just I don't want to do it. Put like that. Beautiful. We've taken their city. Subjugate them.
Is there nothing else?
Yeah.
Thirsty for
Nice.
battle.
So now on the map, what we actually own is significant. Where are the Lagabards? Here they are. So we own the Lagabards, we own the Angles, we are allied with the Saxons. The Geats are very powerful. Under Gizur, who's like 50. So, we get upgrades. So let's see, what do I get? What do I want? What do I want? What do I get? I don't have a wife. Okay. So I'm a raven. Let's do a judge. Judge, jury, and executioner. So let's see, what do I want here? Hunters, domestic, horde growth. I'm not a horde. Ooh, I can do that. Let's do that. Integrity increases while raiding. So our guys are healing. We're not friendly with these guys, but that's okay. So that war is over. We can probably return. Oh, what are these? Nordic Valkyries. I don't know what those are. I haven't seen them yet. So let's see. Where do I want to take this large army? Let's return here. We'll return to Fleven. This army of mercenaries can be disbanded. Yes. There we go. And this army can return here. This army, though, I'm going to take raiding. And we're allied with those guys, so let's raid. We'll raid Rome. So we'll go down. I can't even cross here. We'll go over here. And then we'll cross into Colonia Agrippa. And we'll do some raiding. So let's see here. I have 2 priests here trying to bring the population under control. What if you know what? I know what I'm gonna do here. This'll fix basically. I'm gonna raise forces. Let's get a general. Let's get this guy.
Thirsty for battle.
We're going to move units around. So we'll take these 3, these 2, those 4.
Ready
there we
for
go.
orders.
This army is going to go to Edidon. This army stays in Epicorum. Beautiful. That did exactly what I needed it to do. Yeah, let's do chieftain's hall. Wait, was I trying to do something? I have like a shit ton of money. I don't remember what I was trying to do because it was such a long time ago. But it's okay. It's okay. So what year is it? It is 411. Ivar. Ivar, you need some skills, my friend. You are the governor of Scanzia, so I just gave you leader, so +2 authority. I'll give him wolf. Yeah. People are being poisoned here, but we now have canals, sanitation, +5 to everyone. How does that look sanitation-wise? Can you tell me? Thing? Where does that tell you? Look at that. Nordic Warlord. So that's what the Nordic Warlord actually looks like. Isn't there... Used to tell you. Like sanitation. You could hover over and it'd tell you sanitation. I don't know what it is anymore. So we'll just end our turn. And I forgot to set a timer. Oh, whoa. We'll do... Okay. There we go. Alright, we'll do that. The Huns. And also... I don't know if I've told you this guy or told you guys this before, but the reason the emblems look different is because I have some mods. Just changes the emblems. The only mod that I have that really changes anything is like a Nordic unit mod, and that doesn't even change it. I think it adds like 1 or 2 units, and it just like makes the Nords stand out from each other. I think is the only thing it really does, which is good because I like when you play a faction in this game, they all feel so like blah. Like they all blend together.
Only the greatest dare speak of peace to their enemies. Only the weak seek the death of all.
No, I don't give a fuck. You're being killed by the Romans. I hope the Romans kill you more. But yeah, the units in this game and the factions in all Total Wars, not just this game, are just so bleh. The only one that really stands out is probably like the Romans and the Saffreds. But you know, the barbarian factions really don't stand out from each other, and you know, it just helps boost. Like it makes you feel a little unique, as tribals should be. They should be more unique than just like, oh, you have German spearmen and you have German spearmen, that kind of shit. So, but that's all. I have that. I have like a water change mod, so the water looks darker. That's it though. Nothing special. It's just stuff that, you know, enhances the sights. And whoa, what are those guys? Macedonia has declared independence from the east. What's funny is the Eastern Roman Empire is collapsing and the West is super strong. I wouldn't say super strong, but the West looks like they're actually gonna like pull together.
Next command.
So let me see. I think the Separatists hold Constantinople. The Huns stand at the far shore. Thessalonica. Let's see if we can talk to the Macedonians. Sophomania. Oh, I don't even know that they exist. The Jews, the Lagabards. Picts. Apparently I don't know that they exist, even though I can click on their city. Whatever. That's fine. So let's see, what part of the Roman Empire still exists? Italy is still completely controlled. Gaul, to an extent, is controlled. It looks like Spain is falling apart, though. They only hold a few territories in Spain. Interesting. So the Western Romans are actually holding together. Which is kind of crazy, in and of itself. So, this army is going to go back to Flevum to bring it under control. This army is going to raid Colonial Agrippa. This army is going to go back to Rugion.
Set up a watch.
You are going to... What is this? Fighter. Sure. Sure. Beautiful. Rugion has no sanitation as a problem. Total sanitation, -2, current squalor. Outbreak chance, 3%. Huh. What if I colonize
Thirsty
this?
for battle.
Let me see if I can colonize this city and colonize Gathskenzia, because they burned it down when they left.
Ready for battle.
So I would attack these guys, but they have a very powerful general and a very powerful army there. Also, as time goes by, the generals actually change appearance and what they're wearing and how they look armor-wise. They like level up type
For
deal.
the tribe.
If you did not already know that, I mean, this game's been out since February. But there's small little things maybe you guys don't notice. Like, these guys are still pretty primitive. They don't have, like, the armor. When you upgrade to a certain point, your dude looks different. You're a tribal chief. So, Heydrich is now tribal chief, or he will be tribal chief next turn. So we have a lot of governors that have quite the authority, but on the other hand, it doesn't matter because our king is super powerful and has a lot of influence. The Saxons. Sassanids. Sassanids, not Saffrids. Saffrids are like another Persian empire. But yeah, so by the time this is up, which will be sometime today, but next week, I have this week and next week, and then I am leaving. I'm going to Los Angeles for about a month. So I think I'm gonna record probably some Attila and Victoria too, and I'll put up like 2 episodes a week while I'm gone. At least that's what I'm shooting for. So this week is gonna be a lot of like recording, like in bulk type deal. Just as a heads up, I'll probably post a channel announcement if you guys don't watch this all the way through, and kind of give you the rundown on what's going. But this week I definitely want to finish up Assassin's Creed and Victoria 2, or not Victoria 2, Broken Age. Get into Broken Age to the point where I'm like, you know, actually playing it. So yeah, I've actually figured out what to do on Vela now, and I've actually figured out Shay, what to do with Shay now. So, you know, we can actually proceed in that series. I want to end it, which is good. And Assassin's Creed, I think I have like 1 mission left, and we'll finish it up. Oh shit! Consumption, Rugion from Harensholf. I knew it. Defined army taxation, military too. Religious change, Septimania is now Latin Christian. People are converting, which is good. Norse Horse Lords. Let's do this. I have 10 grand. Yeah, I have quite a bit of money.
Ready for
Lavellum.
orders.
We're still gonna attack Colonial Agrippa.
Besieging settlement. We take this settlement for the
If they
tribe.
attack me, I'll kill all of them. What is this? Livestock pens. Gaudy horse raiders. I think I'm going to upgrade my city as well. So let's do that. So, end the turn. There's nothing really we can do. We're just waiting. I'm trying to subjugate some of these regions so that they're stable. Oh yes, I can go here. Let's much does it cost?
Ready for battle.
Oh my god. I don't have the money, so no, I'm not doing that. I think the more soldiers you have, the less it costs. Quote unquote. So maybe I'll recruit a bunch of mercenaries and see how much it costs to colonize like a city. Because we should control this region. The Saxons. I haven't seen the Saxons do anything. Oh, they're gonna attack me? Whoa, what is happening right now? Oh, my allied forces are attacking the city. You know, I think we'll help them. I mean, I know there's very few units, but I think we're gonna help. Kind of give you a chance to see these horses. I've never seen what these horse dudes I have, the Valkyries, look like. So, you know, we can look at that. Kind of see what they look like, because I'm interested. So we are fighting Gaius Lanius, the rebel Roman army, against Gizur and the Scorched Men. They're the Scorched Men, we are the Embers that scorch them. Haha. Haha. Oh, look at this. You know, I like in Attila that the towns are different. They're not like stock town. Like in every empire battle, every city you fought in wasn't a city, it was like a fort, and the city was just like a little town in the distance. I always thought that was weird, that you weren't like taking a city. Like, oh, we're in Istanbul, and we're fighting a fort. We're not fighting in Istanbul, which is just, it seemed dumb. But I don't know. I mean, they changed it in Napoleon, where it's like, oh, you're actually fighting in Paris. Like, you're fighting in the city, that type of shit. Which I should go back and do a Napoleon, campaign, Iberia campaign, the Spanish campaign, because that was probably the most fun campaign in Napoleon. The peninsular campaign. That was probably the most fun campaign in Napoleon, in my opinion. I like that one the most. Although there is a cool mod for Empire. What's the mod called? The mod is called like Victorian Europe 1850 something, and like you can play as the British East India Company in India as you like conquer. You start out with like Bengal or something, and like you can go and conquer the continent. The only problem with it is they only did the East India Company, and the East India Company has like crazy like rifles, reload super fast and that stuff, and like the rest of the nations don't. They're like out of the 1700s, so they're like technologically 100 years behind type deal, which I always thought was weird. But I'd like that mod for Victoria too, to play as like, to create your own nation and play as the East India Company. I think that would be really cool. So start battle. We can't set up. We're actually marching in. My brave and proud Nords. My Viking raiders. So these guys are just
Reinforcing troops, and not a moment too soon.
We hunger for blood and battle. So we'll just get all these guys. We'll just
Fools! Wiser men would flee before our numbers.
Missile-armed warriors!
Missile.
The enemy has engaged our ally.
I haven't played Evolve in forever. So let's send the Valkyries over here, and let's see what they look like. What button is that? This button. Oh, they look cool. Huh. We'll have to inspect them some more. But they look pretty legit. They look cool. Also, why am I zoomed in like this?
Aim is true.
Oh, there. There we go. Alright, cool.
Battle ready and eager.
So they're already under siege. We're kind of just like marching to help. The army will get here in forever, as will the archers. But cavalry-wise, we'll be there.
We hunger for blood and battle.
Pretty cool. We'll have to see how they look in combat. They're a light skirmisher cavalry. So I assume they have like thrown weapons. They have scare, and they also have rapid advance, so they can charge on people.
All right.
The enemy general is
Oh,
fallen!
they already killed Gaius Lanius and his horsemen.
Steady, lads! Not much longer!
We'll have our Valkyries come in on them.
The enemy tower is no more than wreckage now!
Oh. Let's see if they put up a fight.
Sheath your weapons. No.
Well, our cavalry can do quite the damage. We're fast-moving cavalry. We need intensive spears to elevate our barbarians. Jesus. Spear them, ladies. Oh. Oh, spear to the back, it's all over.
Praise the gods! Your victory is moments away!
It's all over. Yeah, there was no way they could have won that. There was no way. So we only lost like 4 people. All 4 of them were Valkyries. So they shall go to Valhalla with Odin. And they'll fight and all that good stuff, and they'll drink and they'll eat. At least I think that's how it goes. But yeah, I wanted to see what the Valkyries look like. I wanted to see if they look cool, and they do. Very much so. Sorry, I was looking at D&D stuff. But yeah, I'll give you guys an update on what happened in D&D in the update video. Oh, rip. Dead. I'll use it to replenish.
Is there nothing else?
They just loot it and ride off. I don't think the Huns were a threat in this entire game. Like, they made it sound like in Attila Total War that the Huns were like the greatest evil ever. And in all my time playing Attila, I've yet to face like a Hunnic horde and been like, this is like truly scary. Like, these guys are gonna rip the country apart. I've never had that. Never even had that feeling. I think they need to add something to the Huns to make them like scarier. They don't feel scary. Their Huns are just like, they're there and they're a menace, but they're not like the great horde that came down on Christian Europe in like the 400s. You know, there's like 4 armies, that's it. You really don't get a chance to expand your power base. You're raiding all the time to stay alive. Like, it doesn't feel like these guys are a threat and that they just come in and slaughter like tribes, and like it just doesn't, they don't feel like a threat. Like, I don't have a problem declaring war on them from all the way over here and just being like, yeah, well, they can't do anything about it. Oh well. I mean, maybe it's just me, but they don't feel threatening. East Germanic separatists. Oh shit. Term of office ring. He's now out. Parthia has been encountered. How am I encountering factions from across the world? Involuntary levy. I could do. Let's do tolls and customs. Okay, so we actually don't need any of these guys. Rugion is fine. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna disband these guys. Whoops. Yeah, I'm gonna disband these guys because I don't need them. I'm not fighting a war here. There you go. That's fine. Do we still have plague? No, we don't. How do we have shitty sanitation? Oh, -1. Squalor. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about that. I have to make the city bigger and then build something. Cool, level up for my king. Sure, I'll do that. My integrity is very high. They respect me quite a bit. And we'll move in to help. Why am I stuck?
We can't do that.
Kill the town again. Slaughter everyone. Head on my merry way. Yay! Burn to the ground.
For the tribe!
Alright, instead we're gonna head down here.
That is impossible.
Are these guys stopping me? They must be. No, we're good. We're good. We can go here.
Starting out.
Nordic Axe Warriors, Nordic Valkyries, and Herdmen. I can build a town. I know, there's pestilence running through several places. There's nothing I can do about it. So, with that, I think I'm going to end this part here for now. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry it's been a while since I've played Attila. I've just been super busy and I haven't been at home. So, once again, I want to thank you guys all for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out, and I appreciate it quite a bit. If you haven't seen the beginning of this, go back, way back into my videos. It's there. You can see it. Check it out. Watch the series through and through. It helps me out. And once again, I appreciate it. So, with that, until next time, stay tuned.